Check. Okay, baby girl. Hang on, guys. Hmm.
Check 1 2 1 2. There we go. Got audio now. We got audio. We got audio. What's up, my people? What's up? What's up? How we doing? Mic check 1 2 1 2. How's everybody doing? Mm. Yellow Dude, Christian Torres, Aubrey, Brianna, Saeed, Joseph, Mr. Paul. How are you? Sunshine. What's up, Shelly? Shelly, did you make any money today in the stock market? Christian Torres, JC Ramirez. Doing well, doing well. All right. Let's get a quick look here. There we go. Let me get this display. There we go. Check. Um, so man, we killed it this morning. If you were in the live with me, I think we slayed it. It'd be really good if I get on the right ticker. Look at that sell off, man. Look at that beautiful sell off. I just want to go back. Did anybody like not go on the live and just follow my levels by chance? Eddie, I'm sorry, my man. I still want to call you Brianna, though. It's so much cooler than Eddie, man. Come on. I want to. That's so funny. Oh my God. Hey, that happens a lot, man. Like people will message me in the Discord and and they will. Okay, I like Eddie too. I like Eddie better than I probably couldn't pronounce it right. Oh, Engelbert. Okay, Engelbert Humperdinck. I got you, Engelbert. Okay, Eddie's cool, man. Eddie's cool. I'm just playing. Oh, So yeah, people will message me like to set up coaching or something, and but the Discord names are so odd sometimes, so you don't know who it is, or you don't know if it's a, a gentleman or a lady. So sometimes I get surprised. I've been calling. There was one. There was one girl that she's on here sometimes, like FBM bassist, like a bass player. And for some reason, I guess I thought it was a guy that was a bass player, and she finally corrected me. She was a girl bass player. I was like, well, that's even cooler. So it's hilarious. Yeah, my gosh. Hey, you got on the big screen, Eddie. Oh my God, this was good. I love it. So yeah, we had. I just wanted to go back and look at, at 9:15, my first time on, bro. You from Texas? Like, what? Awesome, Timothy. Glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, Tim, we do. I'll try to usually do a couple of. I'm trying to grow the channel some, so I'll put a couple of smaller videos on through the week too, some, and then I like to get on and do lives with everybody so we can ask questions uh, and then go back and look at the action today and see what we missed, what we could have improved on, what we could have done differently. So um, I had a couple of good coaching sessions today too, and yeah, thanks, Timothy. Thank you. And I always learn some different things from people when I'm getting to getting to coach and do the one-on-ones of like how what they just random questions they have. And someone was asking me today about vwap and how important that it is on your chart. Um, and to me, it's extremely important. Important. I can't talk tonight for some reason. Um, when day trading, it really, it usually will give one or two good tests throughout the day on a 5 minute chart. Now, on a 15 today, it's not as defined on a 15 to me. Um, I use the 5 a lot for my entries, but today I had my levels as 596.80. So let's go back there because I moved these throughout the day as we get reversals and trend changes. So 596.80, we broke it pretty early. So if you notice, 596.80 is right where the last candle of pre-market closed. And if we go back, I want you guys to look. What was 596.80? This is so important. I want you guys to start marking these on your charts. So right here, this was yesterday, right here, and right here. 3 times yesterday's lows. Yesterday's lows. What did I also have marked this morning? Yesterday's highs. I want to know where those are as we approach them throughout the day. So, first thing this morning, when we're breaking lows of the previous day or breaking highs of the previous day, in different way of thinking about it, I'm paying a close attention to that, very close attention to that, because it's telling a story. It's telling you, this is where the trend's at. This is what's about to happen. You don't generally break highs or break lows of the previous day. Sometimes you'll get a wick. Sometimes you will get a wick, but it's uh it's a pretty important thing to have on your chart. Okay, nice circle, very nice. Lower low and lower high. Tomorrow is bearish. Let's see. So, anyways, what I was going to say was immediately we started breaking yesterday's lows. We got this little fake out to the upside, couple of green candles, and really all we did was come up to this close to pre-market highs. We couldn't break that. We couldn't break pre-market highs, so that told me something right off the get-go. Immediately we lost VWAP and we lost the lows of yesterday right here. And from there it was just, I mean, we slayed this. I know I had one play that was 52%, so um we had 2 or 3 different runs down through here this morning on the live. It was good. Everybody made pretty good money on it. Um, so here's what people want to know, where we're bouncing at. I love marking reversals. When we got this first reversal to the upside, I immediately set myself a new horizontal line. You can mark the body, you can mark the wick, whichever you're more comfortable with. So there was opportunity for another entry right here to the downside, because why? Because we couldn't break VWAP. Here's VWAP, the white line. Here was another entry. Now, where do you enter on this? If you're if you're bearish, and the 5 minutes already reached its down point of the day, and it's oversold and trying to come up. But at that point, you have to start going to a higher time frame. If I can get zoomed in, you have to start going to a higher time frame. Okay. Um, the one test you had off of VWAP, the 30-minute, what was the 1 hour doing? 1 hour still had us down a little bit. 1 hour was starting to flatten and come down. So you had one opportunity to go short again after that run right there. And you had another opportunity for an entry. I caught some of this right here. I actually played both of these candles because I thought This candle was a fake out, this red candle, but I caught 30% on this red candle and got out. Now, because it closed above my line here, my support line, this was entry for the upside because this was a double bottom. It had it had tested it 2 times and failed to break it, failed to break and close under it. It's a support. Okay. So this was a great entry and a great run. I caught this a couple times, 2 or 3 times up through here. After that, I didn't trade much because the rest of this, uh, you could have got out on the 200. Other than that, you had one more entry here and one more entry here on VWAP. You could have played to the upside because you're over VWAP. You barely broke it here and reclaimed it, so here was another entry to the upside. Here's another entry right at the end of the day for you can get one candle. You can get a little bit out of a candle though, I'm telling you. So VWAP comes into play pretty doggone good amount of times. That's right, Victor. Just waiting on you, brother. um, you notice once we climbed over it, we pretty much stayed over it the rest of the day. Now, if we go into, man, this cat, Maggie, what are you doing? Well, can you guys see her? Come on, come on. Gets up behind me. What are you doing, girl? All right, I'm sorry. So going into tomorrow, listen, meow. I've had enough with cats, meow. Quit looking at me, meow. All right, all right, all right. Let's look at tomorrow and see what we can. Delano, they have stepped on my keyboard before. Freaked me out, changed my chart and stuff. Um, I actually want to. I was live with somebody earlier today on a coach, and we were watching a 10-minute. You guys can see this. This looked like a total 10-minute meltdown. And I happened to catch, let me see where that happened at. Right here. We played, I think we played these two candles down. And he said, how did you know to get out? Because this big candle here came up, and on a day trade on an option, that would have been a huge loss on a put, you know. We were up maybe 15 or 20%, nothing huge, but we were up. And I look back constantly on different time frames, and I saw this right here. Can you guys see? Can you see this resistance off of these candles here? You see how on this reversal, when we came up, we stopped and came back down again, right? This is what kind of made that double bottom. TradingView and Webull looks a little different. Sorry. So here was your double bottom. So here's where it reversed. When we tried to come back up to this again, it was still resistance. It would not break above it. It still closed above it or under it. We did eventually do it. We did eventually take it. And when we took this trade down, it looked, oh my God, it looked so bearish. If you guys aren't in a hurry, I wouldn't mind to replay that. Can we replay that once? I want you guys to see this fake out in real time here if we can. So it's coming up right there, getting ready. Now, right here, we are on a 10-minute when I was with him. And I started looking at this MACD and I said, oh, we're going to cross down. I didn't have this line up yet. We're going to cross down on this 10-minute. And look what it does right here. Now, right at that same time, at the bottom of this candle, I flipped back to a 5 and realized there is what was resistance became support. I said, let's get out. Let's take profits and get out. And immediately that 5-minute curls right back up. And that 10-minute, as you can see, look at that immediate reversal. Boom. This thing was breaking VWAP. I was like, we're getting ready to flush back to lows. But because I looked back on that 5-minute and saw those reversals, here was a resistance, and right here was a resistance till we broke above it here. So that resistance became support right here. I said, it's time to get out. And we got out, took profits, and then it reversed on us. So we did the right thing. What I'm trying to say is sometimes you need to be looking at uh, 5 minutes and 15 and 10 and 30. The 5, to me, like the way I look at a 5 is I can see more reversals. I can see more, for some reason I could see things easier because I'm used to 5-minute candles. So I knew to mark this, but I barely caught it in time. And that made this a winning trade, and we didn't hold on to a lose. We didn't say, hey, let's just wait. No, we got out of the trade. So we did good. I just want to point out sometimes it's good to be looking at other time frames. Okay. Now, come on. Okay. Jump to real time chart. Now, how do I get out of that? I don't want that. Okay, there we go. That's got us back on real time. So, change your views throughout the day. Yes, higher the time frame, the better, the later the day goes on. But it's also good for entries on smaller time frames, catching it closer to your support lines and seeing your support lines. If just depends on how you view the chart. Everybody's eyes look different. Yellow dude, it ain't easy for sure. Visibility when we retail start letting go. Eddie, I don't use the 1 minute too much, but it's useful for sure. Some people can slay it with a 1 minute. You know, I feel like I switch to a three sometimes for if I'm playing a real tight trend, a real tight consolidation area. I'll switch to a 2 minute. I can get a quicker entry. You just can't be expecting too much out of a 2 minute candle is what it is. You tend to want to you can't make yourself hold and hold and hold. You got to treat a 2 minute candle like a 2 minute candle. If you're scalping with it. Um, Delano, does markets institutions have some level of visibility when we retailers load up with options or calls or puts? I don't know. I do yellow dude, and I use the 1 hour a lot. Um, there's a lot of stuff tools out there now that shows you liquidity areas and places where buyers and sellers are or where orders are, and they say that's what I guess that's what the order book is if you add that onto your chart. I've just never had anyone sit down with me and say, here's how to trade the tape. Here's how to trade uh, sales book, the book orders, the orders. I've never grasped it, so I don't know how to do that. I know there's a lot of, Lux Algo has a lot of great stuff that'll show you zones that are high, like demand zones, supply zones. You know, that's uh, that's definitely out there. Definitely out there. I would dare say to big market makers, a lot of our positions for us, are minute um, compared to what they're trading or what they care about. Eddie, I think just about every platform's got their order books. You can, let's see here. If you go to, there's the price ladder. No, Maggie. Daggone it, cat. Key stats. Time and sales and order book. Here's the NOII. I'm not really sure what it does. Uh, no, I'm not even subscribed to this Blue Ocean level 2. So that tells you how much I use it. What's volume analysis? I don't even use this. Some of these might be very helpful. I don't know. Might show you how much volume's at a certain price level or something. I don't know. I've seen some people use this and do well with it. I'm just, that's where you show the levels of support stacked up. I got maybe Eddie. It might show that. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen people use it. I can't make heads or tails of it much. So let's get a little bigger picture look, and then I'll hop off. Uh, let's do 4 hour. And you can see a level I had marked already. Why did I mark this, guys? I know y'all see it right here, right here, reversal, right here, reversal, right here, reversal. So 590 is pretty solid. Um, and if I go to, let's look at this last trip down. Well, let's go to a 1 hour, and I want to see this whole move down. 599.75. We got some resistance there to the upside. 596.40. Fifty, 40. Down here. Where'd we close at? 420, 590, 596 close. Here's the overnight session. Okay. So we're coming into some resistance. I would say 598. First thing we got to get over. Well, yeah, there's that shelf. 598. So we're at some resistance now with 596.40, 596.50. And then we have to get over 598 to get back up here to 600. 600 is going to be natural psychological resistance. Okay. So I would mark those three on your charts. We could back test this and come on down. If we go to a 2-day, let's see the MACD on a 2-day. That signal line's almost into the zero line of the MACD. RSI is at a 40. It's definitely weak looking, but we did bounce good. So that's, oh my God, I've missed all these comments. Sorry, guys. Eddie, are you talking about this, my volume profile, this thing? What are we looking for tomorrow if we go under 593? I was thinking. Mason, hopefully what I just said answered your question. IONQ. Okay, Kazid, I'll look at it. This is the fixed range volume profile. There you go, Christian. Fixed range volume profile. It's on TradingView. Hopefully that's what you're looking for, brother. Eddie, no, it's only on TradingView. I'm sure other platforms have it or they have their version of it. Maggie, come on, bro. Come on. You're killing me. You're killing me, girl. Don't you jump back up there. No, no, no. Okay. Welcome, Mason. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure there's certain platforms that have it. More pro grade trading software has it. Thinkorswim probably has it. Um, I'll tell you, after a while and after doing this for a while, don't you dare come over here, Maggie. Quit. Quit, girl. So, so, most pro software has it. It's a great tool. It's a great tool to see gaps in volume, gaps in trading. Um, I think uh, I think it's one of my number one tools for finding my levels. It's not the only thing I use, but I do love to use it. Um, and you really just start and measure from where you want to measure from. If you want to see action from a previous time, you can. Uh, I really like I really like to find gaps in volume, gaps in trading. Like I think if we get back over 60150, we'll start running back up from this last move down on the daily. If we go to a 1 hour and look at that, it'll bust it up a little different for you. So yeah, I like those levels. Let's look at IONQ for whoever asked that, and then I'll probably hop off. Okay. Yeah. IONQ. So wow, man, it's getting down there. Maggie. Oh, girl, what are you doing? Feel like Dr. Evil. Quit. You're killing me. Come on. Oh, Mr. Bigglesworth. Man, that's a tough chart. You got support around 27. Kind of breaking, kind of starting to break up here. Resistance 3280. It's 1 hour, and it's 1 hour is a long ways from the zero line on the MACD. I mean, it can start pushing it. I'd probably play it a level at a time. I'm sorry, that's about all I got for you on that one. 3280 resistance, and then you'll have, you may have some trouble around 3050. Yeah. Yeah, Maggie's a screen hog. Maggie. Oh, what's up, Jacob? Not much, man. We looked at vwap a little bit, how it came into play today a few times, and my levels will be out in the morning better. Like I don't like to put much out in the after hours for levels because it pre-market can change. It can change, like that. News drops or something crazy, and it's over. So definitely 590.50 is on my radar as support, and the resistance we're going to come into 596.80. We got to break over that, and then over 598. So there's your two next resistances up: 596.80, 598. Okay. Charles, you talking? Shoot, I didn't change screens. Sorry. Here was my two levels above us: 596.80 and 598. Okay. 590.50 support under us. Got some support around 593. No, Jacob, I didn't. Be honest with you, man. I cut my CVE. I'm just not. I'm not feeling it. I could be wrong. Think it's got more room down. I could be wrong. It may be getting close to the bottom. Um, I go back. 1350 could be a place to consider, but I was down pretty bad percentage wise on my options. I'm just, even on a leap, I'm not going to hold something that's bleeding 30%. I went in light, so it didn't hurt me, but you know, loss is a loss. Uh, Somebody said the turbo. Here's the turbo option screen. All this here. Is that what you were talking about, Charles? Turbo options is a game changer. If you've been trading with me, you'll see me. I used it today. Yeah, yeah, Charles, this is it. Um, I got like a 20-minute video on it on YouTube. Uh, how to add it onto your chart for Weeble. I did a coach session today with somebody that trades with Weeble on their trading view. You know, I don't. I've thought about linking it together and trying, so I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. I may try it once to see how it is. But I really just love this setup. I can be, I got my chart right here. Really, all I use is my chart and my levels. Y'all see, I've got minimal indicators. I've got vwap and the 9 and 200 EMA. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I've got. So if you're starting to get your levels, and if you're taking the time to, you gotta sometimes you have to stop, make yourself draw your morning structure. Those first three candles, first three 5-minute candles. We're drawing those pre-market high, pre-market lows, and trusting the other indicators. This was telling us this morning this thing dropped. The RSI just started dropping, and the MACD started pointing downward, and then a 10 and 15 confirmed it. Here was the 10 right out of the gate. MACD crosses the histogram and takes us under. Plus, what was the big one, guys? Remember, we were breaking previous day lows. I'm on the wrong day right here. Remember? Right there. It's the same with today, though. It flushed and the MACD started dropping straight down. Confluence under VWAP, under the 9 EMA. Here, I use the green line as my 9. That's my trend. And RSI starts dropping. MACD starts dropping. Well, it starts breaking my level instantly under pre-market lows, under the previous day lows. If we're breaking previous day lows, we're going down. Unless we get a wild quick wick. If we're breaking the previous day highs, we're probably going up. You can wait for a 2 or 3-minute candle to confirm if you want to, or you can take early entry as it starts crossing. If you get good with this turbo trader, you can be in and out of trades in seconds, in seconds. So uh, I've got that video put out on it. If you need further guidance, I don't care to help you. I'm doing one-on-ones now, so please reach out to me if you want to. Delano, yes, it will tell you that. It's also going to tell you where there are gaps in volume, whereas you'll flush easier where there was not much trading going on at all. There was just a huge gap. Like if we go to the daily, and I guarantee you if we go back to November 4th, right here, election day, Look at this gap up. Now, let's do the fixed range. And let's just check it from this point back to this point. Did I get it right? I'm not doing something right. Let's see here. No, it's catching all of that for some reason. How was it I did that before? What in the world? Sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. See if I can find an area for you on the spy here. You see how if we lost, see this volume shelf here? How if we lost this level, how much smaller volume is down here? And each level you go down, look at this gap here. See this gap? Not much trading happened in this gap. Price can shoot through it really quick. Especially let's go to like a 6 hour, you might can see it more. This is often how I find intraday levels. What have I clicked on? Now, if I just want to measure from there back, I'm catching most of this upper action here. You can see this last volume shelf. See how it's caught us here 3 times? That was the last thing to catch us before we started coming on down. Now, if you come on back, you can start seeing more. If we lost this level or this level, we're probably going to start flushing on down through here. Less and less action to measure. So I really love to put it on a 30-minute or a 1 hour and go back to the previous week and see what the near term, where most of the volume has happened, where most of the trading has happened. I like to catch pivot points. And you see up here's where most of it's happened. If we got back above 601.50, then 603, we're probably going to jet through this pretty easy back to 606.50. See how there's nothing much right here? So hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm not the best at explaining it. Thanks, Christian. Yeah, I think my level's been pretty good. Lily, holy crap, guys. I'm so sorry. This is what I was trying to show you. My screen's not changing automatic like it should. Okay, this is the volume profile back 1 week. You can see if we start zooming this out, these shelves coming out. So I'm imagining here, if we can get through this shelf, there's less to get back up to here to 599.75. If we can overcome 601, I think the road back to 606.50 is pretty easy because there's a large gap here. See all that empty space? There's not much trading. There's nothing there to chew back through. All the volume was here. This was the POC for that range that's the point of control for that particular range. So I will play this shelf by shelf often, and then I look for gaps in volume. I'm so sorry, guys, that I missed that. I'm getting tired, aren't I? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Lily. Lily's a beast, man. Man, it couldn't even cross under on the signal line here. It popped back up, huh? This is the daily, brother. I mean, it's at 70 on the RSI. It's getting overheated. Not to say it can't go. I mean, it can go well into, looky here, up to 80. It can go up more, but it is entering that area, and it's a strong chart, you know. It's very strong. Let's catch this whole move. There we go. You got some trouble up here to get through. Looks like you're heading back towards 925, in my opinion. So, you know, the MACD and RSI still look pretty strong. If it clears 926, I don't see why it can't get back to highs, but if we go and let's get a 2 day. Uh-huh. It's strong, man. It's pretty strong. Hopefully that helps you, Eddie. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Oh, my bad, guys, my bad. Eddie, you got puts on Lily? Mm. Yeah, be careful with them, man. I mean, it's coming in this, the momentum is up. This is showing you strong, pretty strong momentum. Yeah, I've not kept up with it on the, like day by day basis, but overall, the big time frame's pretty bullish. Uh, SMCI sitting on support, sitting on support. Here's the daily. What the world? I would watch this $40.30 level, and there's support all the way down to 25. If it could hold and pop right back up here, um, it got on a heater though, had to cool off. That's the daily, so you can see it's curled back down. This would have been a good, this would have been a really good short. Honestly, I should have seen it too. Wow, SMCI is up that much in after hour. Golly, 22% overnight. What happened? Woo! It came right back up to resistance at 57.60. Maybe it's 57, something like that. 57, some resistance. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, man, that's killer. I hope some people made some money. I wasn't in it, but that's killer. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it there. I'll give you my spiel one time. If you like what I do, consider supporting me. If you go to the description in the video, if you subscribe under that link to Josh's Discord, that's my link that benefits me. Tip jars are in there. Weeble is in there. My email is in there if you would like to get a coaching session. If you'd like to do a one-on-one, we can dive into anything you want to dive into. And those have been going pretty well. I think everybody's pretty happy with them. So please reach out if you consider supporting. Appreciate that. Appreciate any support. That's how I'm here so much with you guys and gals. And I appreciate you guys very much. I love y'all. Thanks for being good to me. I do not forget it. That's why I spend so much time with everybody, man. Thank you. All right. Hasta mañana. Double signs. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate the heck out of you. I'll see you in the morning.